It's your main man KP. You got Dom. Of course, we have for the team, but half is good enough. We back on the ones and twos. You know we here to talk about Love is Blind. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors over at Boy Retro. You can find them at boyretro.com. If you're looking for some great merch, you see they got the truckers right here. Of course, they got the hoodies, they got the sweatshirts.
Yep.
They got everything you need. And then they got a new hat that's based on the classic Braves colors and based on Deion Sanders. I love it. So again, you can find them at boyretro.com.
Nice.
Or check out Boy Retro on Instagram. So we appreciate their support.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I just want to go ahead and cheers. We got your gold goblin.
Yeah,
been
man.
asking
You
for.
out here looking crazy.
He really was tripping on those previous episodes, talking about why you bring me a gold goblin. Here you go. Here you go. Okay.
When a group, Eric, dog, I'm telling you, have you ever seen Boys to Men? They all got on different outfits when they perform.
It's fine. I mean, come on, man. We was talking about Love is Blind. If you're a real fan, you know you got to add a gold goblin.
Hey, well, cups up for Gold Goblins.
Yep.
Love is Blind. Shout out to LOL Burgers and Wings in all of Atlanta. Without any more blah, 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 let's go ahead and get into what we came to talk about. We came to talk about the last two episodes that just dropped, 10 and 11.
10 and
How
11.
you feeling, man? What did you see? What's the first couple that you want to talk about?
All right. Ramses, is it Ramses or Ramses? Or it's like they say it differently on the show.
She says Ramses,
Ramses, right?
and I've heard everybody else say Ramses,
Yeah, it's like Ramses,
like Egyptian.
or the condoms, right? There's a condom thing.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the condoms, Ramses and Marissa got into it. Okay, they got into another. This is like what, the third big disagreement, or
Third one.
It's not. And here's the thing: they're not like. It's like they have that little quiet fight.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
not knocked down, drag outs. They're like calm, collected,
Right.
respectful artists.
but it's like the thing was the intimacy.
But they're still equally offensive, though.
Oh yeah, definitely, because it just seems like it's a non-negotiable for
Right.
Ramsey. He doesn't seem like he's flexible at all.
Well, he already doesn't like the military thing. It feels like she's a part of the U.S. imperialism, as he likes to call it, which I think is crazy. But you know,
let's teach its own.
he's from another country. He's from Venezuela.
Right.
So he may not, know as much about that.
Right.
Now they had to think about he doesn't want to wear a condom. She's like, well, if we're not going to wear condoms, then I need to be on birth control, because you're not going to just shoot the club up and get me pregnant and we're not married.
The thing was, she wanted to know what's the timeline in regards to certainly them having a child.
Exactly.
Right? His thing is, he's thinking more like 4 or 5-ish. She's more on the 2. Okay. And
she's like, I don't want to be raising no kids and starting at 40.
Right.
That's crazy.
Because in her, she's 32, I think it was.
And she's finishing law school.
And she's going through law school, and she's just like, I don't want to be 40 with a child. Like, essentially.
Let's do this, man. Let's take
That's what she said.
detour. You are a lawyer.
Yeah.
Do you think you could balance raising a newborn or a toddler and law school at the same time?
I mean, plenty of people do it. I mean,
you didn't do that.
I didn't do that, but I mean, people do it. So, I mean, and here's the thing too. I mean, you can go to law school part-time. So if you, if you want to just take like 2 classes a semester, you can do that. So
it seems like you might have to do that.
some people want to start families and have that family responsibility, they do it. So
Or
it could be
that
done.
on hold while they chase their dream, basically.
Right. Yeah, you can do both. Okay, it's not.
Hey, we could talk and chew gum at the same time.
Yeah, man, you can do both. It happens. It was plenty. I definitely had a woman in my law school class that was basically about to have a baby any minute. So
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it can be done.
Man, that's difficult.
It can be done. It can be done.
That brings us back to Ramses and Marissa, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what's crazy to me. You're saying that you like raw sex, which
Right.
I don't know a man that don't. Let's just be honest. It does feel better.
We definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
if we had to choose, we definitely don't want to use no condom.
Rocket science, you got Johnny on the spot with that one. I mean, everybody knows that. We're not saying anything new with that.
No.
There's no breaking news with that.
No.
But here's the thing. How are you expecting that she's going to be okay with no condom and you going in raw, and he ain't even talking about pulling out. He just talking about, I'm going to shoot the club.
Okay, wait. That doesn't necessarily. He just like, I think he was just like, I'd just rather risk it rather than wear a condom.
Why would you want to risk it and y'all have no commitment? That sounds crazy.
No, I think he really meant when they get married. Like he's actually trying to. I mean, he's kind of doing. I mean, this is pretty smart. He's actually trying to go through everything because they have such little time to have to make.
Man, I think he's trying to find a way out, bro.
No, because he first of all, he's been married before. Right? We know he's been married before,
and he failed.
And it failed, right? So now he's like, I don't want to go through that again.
But does that make you an expert because you've been married and it failed? I don't think so.
No, it's not that. But he knows what he wants. Okay? He knows that, you know, if I have a commitment, I want to make sure and check all the boxes. He's going through a box checking. He's trying to see, all right, is she going to go into the military again? Because that's a non-negotiable for me.
Are we wearing condoms or not? Because he doesn't want on birth control.
No. And it wasn't just the condoms, it was the intimacy too. Yeah. Okay, because you could tell it seemed like either it was, her time of the month or something like that. She was, or something like that.
From Baltimore, she drove back somewhere, I think from Baltimore, and whatever amount of time it took, wherever she was in Baltimore. She drove back some hours, back home to DC, and she was tired. And then the next day she was sick. And I don't know about you, bro, but I don't think that's the best time to pull up on your wife when they're sick, bro.
When I saw this
typically
thing,
not going down.
This is a shout out to all the single men. I mean, we're both married. Oh, hey, it's marriage, dog. That's a regular thing. Like, I don't know what you thought. Like, you were just gonna walk in the door and she's ready to get it on every day, whenever you want it, because that's not gonna happen.
This is my thing, Dom. I don't know anybody's wife that is ready to get it on and they're throwing up and they're sick.
No.
She was like, she had like food poisoning sick. It's definitely going down there.
A lot of times, just with my experience, things gotta just align. It's everything's gotta align. You got to make sure the house is clean. You know what I'm saying? The aroma in the house.
Well, you also got to have some romance because they don't just be like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She maybe take a bath.
There you go.
Water. You got flowers. She cooked and she didn't expect you to cook. Like the kids are sent away. You just
got to be realistic, bro. Because the honeymoon is different. You have no responsibility. Someone's cooking for you.
He said,
and all that type of stuff.
He was like, "Dang, this ain't like Mexico." No.
But this makes me wonder, like, what was Ramsey's marriage like? Or did you have a girlfriend before?
Mexico was going digital, though.
Even if you have a girlfriend for years, eventually it's going to get to that point where, like, yo, man, I got work to do right now, not today.
Right. And here's the thing. I don't know if you caught this, but, like, they got into that kind of, like, fight, and it was, like, a weird, like, fight type thing. And then they went back to them a little later in the episode.
Right.
And they were like, well, with the intimacy, I think we handled that. And so I immediately was like, oh,
yeah,
she's servicing him.
Yeah, she folded. This is my thing, bro. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna give my opinion about Ramsey's. Ramsey's, you coming off a little bit trash right now. Actually, a lot trash. Because Ramsey's was like he
wants what he wants, though. Yeah, he wants what he wants.
Open-minded. Yeah. I'm on the progressive train.
I'm very flexible. Whatever you want to do.
There you go.
I'm gonna let you, whatever you're comfortable with.
But I need this for 1950s for you to take them panties off as soon as I come to the door. Homeboy sound crazy, bro.
It's just like, he's so easygoing about everything else.
He not easygoing about
when
that.
It came to that,
he was like, I need it every day. I don't care if you're on your period. I don't care if you're sick. I need it.
And so she was like, well, if you're expecting the intimacy to be like basically like I guess what
all
it was like
time.
In Mexico. I mean, is that something you can't really? And he just got quiet.
He was like, no, I can't. I can't. And I was like, wow. Now I see why your marriage failed, bro.
And this is why you're single,
bro. This season has every been.
This is why you are single.
We keep running into this all season long. This is why you're single.
This is why you are single. That's not a relationship. That's not a real marriage.
No.
Newsflash, you are not going to get it like that.
Bro, do you think that Carmela is coming back off the road from a 30-city trip and Doug is getting it as soon as she walk in the door?
Right.
No, bro. That's not realistic. That is not realistic.
If I had to bet, excuse us, but we don't mean to, But if I had to bet, the last time was probably for the anniversary.
Oh, you talking about doing the DNC? Right. Let's be honest.
No bond, man.
Let's keep it a buck.
It's a buck, dog. It don't happen like that.
I don't think Ivanka's just pulling up on 45 like that.
Ivanka, that's not even his.
Ivanka, yeah, that's the one that passed away. Melania, yeah, Ivanka's that's his daughter.
That says a lot right there. Like, cause like
No,
Melania hasn't been around.
No,
so
what's the daughter? Her mom. That was his wife.
Do that.
Yeah, but she got a chain like that anyway.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, my bad, y'all. For y'all to love 55, you kill me in the comments. My bad. But anyway,
I'm
Melania
sure they're not even
around. But speaking of Melania, do you think that Melania is like dropping the draws as soon as he come to Mar-a-Lago?
No, bro. No.
She raising bears. She got other things to do, bro.
No.
He don't go like that.
You know he paying for it. Come on.
We already know that. He got indicted over paying for it.
Come on, dog. He paying for it. He's still paying for it. He paying for it.
Yeah, so-
He paying for it. Well, that's why he got that random chicks around him following him in the campaign. Yeah, come on. We know what time it is.
We know what time it is.
We know what time it is. Anyways, let's get back to Love is Blind. All right, so yes, Ramses and Marissa. That was a big thing. I mean, I don't know if they could work.
Dog, it's not gonna work.
Marissa though is gonna like. I can just see it in her. Like
I feel like Marissa's really trying. Like
she's trying. Like she's trying.
Son is pushing her to the max. So like, you don't respect her service. Now you expect sex 100% of the time, all the time.
Seeing mom's face, even when she was trying on the wedding dresses, like
her mom is like, "Yo, you
like, I love it, but I don't get it. Like,
no,
I don't get it."
When she was trying on the dresses, her mom was like, "Just wink at me twice and we could get a body." That's how her mom did it. Her mom did like, "Yo,
her mom did
just give me the word and we could leave. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I got you."
Right.
Which, as a parent, you should do that.
Yeah, she was just like, "Hey,
right.
you seem like you're 100% into." She's 150% into. Ramses is like, "I'm sorry if you ain't checking these boxes, I'm out."
So this is the last part touching on them. When they went to Mixer, this was pretty interesting. You know what it liked her.
Yeah, the military guy.
Yeah. So
yeah, I forgot his name.
Brohan. Yeah, Brohan. That's his name.
Brogdon or something. Brohan. Yeah, you might be right. I forgot it. He wasn't. They didn't show him much. Yeah, the other guy she was dating that was in the military.
This was so funny though. He was feeling her. Yeah. Clearly, he was feeling her a lot.
Right.
Wow, this is better than what I thought it was gonna be. When she saw him, she was like, "Yeah, I made the right choice."
Oh yeah,
she straight friends on him from the media.
She was like, "He would be my friend."
Yeah,
it was clear. Yeah, she not feeling.
As soon as she saw him, she not feeling him, and he didn't even get it.
Yeah, it's clearly.
Yeah, I'm
saying she would have been upset if she would have chosen.
That would have failed before they got to Mexico.
Clearly.
Yeah, man. Who you want to talk about next, B?
All right, so as you know, I mean, we'll just kind of discuss it in our last episode, our last recap. We talked about Monica and Steven. They're clearly officially done.
They're done.
She did bring it up that she did. She talked to him too. I think she.
Yeah, she said they had another conversation. And she said that he gave, I guess, more explanation.
Yeah.
And she realized, hey, he's not a bad person, just made a bad mistake.
Right.
And she said they
did ask him, you give him another chance?
She was like,
hell no.
She was like, we could be cool, but that's it.
Nah. You ain't, I mean, that's right. I mean, so I guess we just gonna see what he got to say at the reunion, because it's gonna be good.
No, Steven, you shouldn't.
You don't think he's gonna show up?
Check, bro. You need your money.
He gonna show up. I think he's gonna show up.
I hope
or
so,
maybe
man.
not. I don't know. He might be too embarrassed.
Sometimes people don't show up because they're too embarrassed, man.
I mean, if on season 6, I forgot his name, but there was one guy that showed up. He was real embarrassed. The big guy, you know, Paul Bunyan looking dude. So I mean, he showed up. So,
but they've had other people might show up because they're embarrassed.
True. We'll see.
So we'll see what's cracking, man.
We'll see.
All right, who we moving on to next?
Tyler, and Ashley.
Lion Tyler.
So she's clearly okay with it.
Okay, yeah, because he straight up scammed her. He's still scamming her. So let's rewind. This man waited until they got back from Mexico to tell her that he had kids.
Right.
And it sounded like he said he had one kid, because we don't really know if he had multiple kids.
Right.
So now he lied and said, I'm just a sperm donor.
Just a sperm donor.
But here was my thing,
which is why.
Because I already did the research.
Wow. Oh, you already did the internet research. I mean,
out there.
I mean, he said he had 3. He admitted it was 3.
Here's my thing though. You told her the story as if you had one kid.
He said
no.
3.
He said I knew a family that were some friends of mine.
Right.
That it was a lesbian couple that they wanted kids, so I helped them out. They didn't have money for a sperm donor.
Right.
Which, okay, well, you mean you helped them out? Did this happen natural?
Right.
What do we do here? That
right?
Because not having money for a sperm donor sound like y'all went to the bedroom.
Right.
And then you did it 3 times. And now she clearly said, do the kids know what you look like? He said, I don't think so.
He said, I don't think so. Right. He did say that.
I don't think so.
Right.
That's a lie. In the words of my guy, Maury, that's a lie. If we know why, because we've already done the research on the internet. There are pictures of him at Christmas last year with the kids.
With the kids.
And
you sure it wasn't after the show? Because you know they take the show.
This is before they take the show. This is last year.
Ooh.
And the baby mama has already come out and said that he's not being honest. She didn't completely blow his spot up, but she said he's not being honest. Not only is there pictures, but there's video. I saw the video of him pushing the kid on the little tricycle. And they call him Uncle Tyler. They clearly know something.
What you think this is?
It's a finesse.
All right. This is what I think. He was maybe in a relationship with this girl.
I agree.
They had a kid.
Well, they have multiple kids. They ain't just one.
Well, they have multiple kids.
Unless he got multiple baby mamas, and I think they all by the same woman. So, yeah.
She moved on with somebody else, and that guy wanted to basically adopt the kids.
But he's telling it as if it's 2 women. That's not adding up, bro.
So he said it was a gay couple. I didn't
he said it was a lesbian couple. He helped them out. If you see, and if you notice the way he answers questions, he tries to give as little information as possible and be really vague.
That's true.
So that
she has to ask more questions.
There you go. She got to do all the research. She got to get his Equifax report, bro. She need to pull the Carfax on him, bro, because you know how you go buy a car and then you find out he got 27 accidents?
Right.
That's Tyler right there. He got 27 accidents, bro. She got to pull the Carfax on him. Straight up. Ashley, come holler at us. Come on the show, man.
I think that's what it is, man. She's too involved.
Well, she wants to believe in love and believe in this situation.
She reached that point of like no return love wise. Like
Here's the thing. She said she never had anybody do like. Remember, she said he didn't even let her touch a door. He opened the door all the time.
Every time she's away from him, polite, she misses him.
Understanding.
Yeah.
He's been perfect. Outside of this thing, he's perfect. That's why I was like,
he gotta be perfect because he's scamming her.
Here's another thing.
When you a scam artist, you're gonna be perfect.
It's like a nuclear service manager or something like that.
Yeah, I sound like a janitor, brother.
I'm lying.
It's something wrong with lying and saying that you were
on Love Is Blind in front of an international crowd on Netflix. This man is pulling a Reese T-son. He's a legion.
He's a legion. Straight up, bro. I watched a show called Married at First Sight, and I don't remember the season number, so excuse me for that. But I believe they were in Dallas, and I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
It was a black couple, and it started off great. And the brother got caught in like 25 lies on the show.
Wow.
He said that he had got a promotion to be a principal. She looked at the paperwork and she said, well, let me get the insurance so we could like figure out being on the same insurance. This fool gave her a printout of like, you know, like when you like go to like the .gov site and show you what it costs?
Right.
That's what he gave her.
Wow.
That's not insurance, bro. Then he said that he was a yoga instructor. She went to the yoga place and they said, nah, homeboy is a janitor for the place. He don't teach no classes here. He clean up.
So you saying Tyler is here for the finesse?
He's here for the finesse. Okay. He's a finesse, man. Dang, Tyler.
I hope
really
not,
let me
man.
Because
here's the thing.
Down, man.
Here's the thing.
Tyler, you got a lot of explaining to do.
Ashley is, like it'd be plenty of men that.
Oh, they lining up, bro. They already
lining up,
bro.
I think, like some we say like she looks like somebody like some people would say his wife.
Bro, she got NBA players and NFL players in her DM right now.
You think so?
Yeah, straight up.
Okay,
straight up. Because it's not just the looks, it's the personality too.
Yeah, it's the personality. She does seem very down to earth, cool.
Go.
Yeah.
There she does. Somebody gonna see off her feet and be like, hey, I'm weird. He's fake. So
we'll have to see.
Before we move on from them though, if you was her father, how would you handle this after all that just went down now? What would your response be when you see that guy again?
First of all, we're gonna have to do our own due diligence. Like, forget what he talking about. I need to know names. I'm doing a background check. I'm going to do like.
You want the full Equifax report?
Yeah.
You want the Carfax and Equifax report?
In fact, if once I get the name and the I'm pulling up on this lesbian couple. I'm pulling up on it.
Yeah, I'm asking questions.
I gotta ask questions before she go close to the altar. Because if we catch him in a lie, that's all I need to do to say to my daughter to say, hey, I'm just telling you.
Abort.
Go ahead. You make your decision based on this.
Exit stage left.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, before that wedding, oh no. I'm putting my detective hat on, man.
Hey,
for
Tyler,
real.
pull up, come up and explain yourself, because you got a lot of explaining to do, bro. You look crazy right now. You
We'll see, bro. We'll see. We still got the wedding, so we'll see.
They're not gonna make it.
You don't even think they'll make it to the altar?
No, I think they'll. No, I think at some point.
I don't know if she's gonna say yes.
Because at some point, this lie is gonna come back around. Women are like, you know what I'm saying? Remember when you see the Terminator vision, and it's breaking down everything? And like, remember Arnold, he said that the clothes, he could look at the picture and say clothes match.
Yeah.
They fit him. That's how women break down. They think of all the stuff you said, and they process it. And later on, you're gonna say something crazy that's gonna bring it right back to the top. And be like, yo, that don't make sense. Say that again now.
Okay.
So, all right. Hopefully she don't get finessed, man.
Hopefully.
Ashley, say no. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Just say no.
All right, let's go on to our next couple.
Who we got
and
next?
Everything was all good.
It was all good a week ago?
It was all good a week ago with Garrett and Taylor.
Bro, it was all good a week ago, straight up, bro. And
the day before he's about to get on this flight to go to San Diego.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it started off with him doing the stuff for the wedding with the ladies from her grandparents, and it started out, and she was asking, what do you want to do to
everything was just working out perfectly until it wasn't.
Yeah, because you remember I don't think his parents want to be on camera like that.
Well, his parents were on camera, but you know his parents are not. They're not. And you could tell when they met him, they weren't feeling this.
They weren't feeling it.
Because they were like, nah, it's not a long enough time that you guys know each other. You know, this is crazy. You're getting married and you guys have only known each other for 2 weeks. That's not really. You could just see it in their face. That mom was not happy. She didn't really say anything. She was just
yeah, it was like, no. That's basically, no.
But you see, he was like, I don't care what my people say, I'm in ring.
He's like, I'm all in.
Yeah, I'm all in.
And of course he's all in because he got rejected a lot. So when you get rejected a lot, if somebody...
I mean, what you think? You talking about before her? You saying he ain't really getting that?
Dog, he didn't get no attention. He got rejected a lot. He said that. He's used to getting rejected. So of course he's gonna be like, shoot, somebody like me. Yeah, I'm all in.
Okay, well, he clearly has a past because he had an ex.
He had an ex.
All of a sudden, out of the blue, the day before they go to San Diego, text him. I don't know what was it for, but
the girl, I believe, sent him a DM or a text, something like
that. Whatever.
And he read it but didn't respond. That's what he first.
That's what he first told her. No, he said, I read it and then I liked it.
I liked it. Yeah, it was a DM. He said he read it, he liked it.
Okay.
That was it.
He read it and he liked it.
But he did not respond. So then they had the argument
because she was just like, "That's real weird. Why are you liking?"
She crossed him outside that bar before that mixer.
And she didn't even want to go in after.
Bro, I felt bad for him. It was like, you know, when you watch a fight and the guy get caught in the corner and he taking all the punches and can't get nothing off and can't block. That's exactly what I watched.
Right.
When I saw that, it was like, you remember when Creed was getting beat up by Ivan Drago, and he said, "Just throw in the damn towel." That's in there, bro.
Right. I mean, this is also a result of them not really knowing each other that long. Okay, because let's be honest, that's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. That's what their situation is. But when you know somebody for 2 or 3 years and you've been through something, certain things are not going to trigger you like that.
Well,
like
she said her expectation was for them to cut off any exes, just cut it off and be done. There shouldn't be any conversation. So that was
conversation with. I mean, and really,
apparently she's the ex. Like they had that conversation, and there shouldn't have been a response. It should have been nothing. It should have just been.
The ex did text him though.
And like it should have been.
I mean, really? I mean, does he have to go that far just to? I mean, okay,
hey man,
whatever.
To each his own. But here's what was funny to me: when they were going in the bar, he was like, "Can I get a hug?" She was like, "No." He's like, "Can I get a kiss?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Yo, man, you need to read the room. Clearly, you haven't had a long-term girlfriend because you know when they're pissed off at you, and that's not the time."
Yeah, but you know, dudes be doing that. They be trying to like,
no, that's not the time.
That just make me feel like it's okay if you just.
It's not the time to ask.
Do that all the time, dog. Come on, man.
That's not the time to ask.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, you know,
that's the time to apologize
for a kiss. But when they mad, you be like, "Why'd you get a kiss?"
He was on his Tyler the Creator. Can I get a
Hell
kiss?
out of here with that.
Can I get a kiss? Make it last forever. I'm about to go to war. That's clearly what he was on. I'm about to go to war. I need a kiss. So let's go in the bar, and now, of course, he sit down with the finesse king and Tyler and Ashley.
Now, first of all, Gary,
That was his first mistake. To sit down
what the hell is you doing, dog?
and explain it to Ashley, because Ashley is gonna ask questions.
You weren't thinking that he forgot the whole situation.
The
that
whole
just
story.
happened.
It just happened outside.
So before you walked in the place and you sit down with like Ashley and Tyler and be like, yeah. And I responded. And it was like,
That's
dude,
what happens when you
immediately when he said that, I was like, oh, dude, what are you doing?
That's what happens when you hang out with the finesse king. The finesse king will make you make a lot of mistakes. Because you notice the finesse king and Tyler, he didn't say much. He just sat there like, as long as they didn't ask me no questions, no.
So when her response, she was like, I thought you, cause this is the thing. She already went to her little girls, you know, they went to the little peanut gallery and she already told the girl, hey, I'm pissed at him, his ex contact, and he liked it.
And that's what Ashley had told
me. Already knew about it. So when he said that,
Ashley said, well, you ain't got that bad because he got 3 kids. I'm saying, complain about a message. This fool got 3 whole kids and he didn't tell me about it.
no. When Ashley said that, the whole friend group was like, what? And then she had to drop the whole, well, he's a sperm donor. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, that's
the
not
record
that bad.
skipping to be like,
What? He didn't tell
Say again?
3 kids?
Say again?
Okay, anyways, back to Garrett and Tyler. Taylor, sorry. Garrett and Taylor. So when you could tell when he dropped that and disclosed that, she got upset.
It was like watching Dragon Ball Z and you go full Super Saiyan. She
You
went
could
full
tell.
Super
She was like,
Saiyan angry.
I thought you said you told me you did not respond to her.
Yeah.
So now you telling me, and he was like,
Well, what had happened was, what had happened was, no, what I was saying.
I'm engaged now. I'm in love with this woman, and I'm planning to marry her. So please don't contact me again.
What I meant to say was,
Oh, dog.
I said,
Damn. And then the fact that Tyler and Ashley was like, yeah, we gonna go over here.
Bruh, but Tyler already know. He already know where
we
he's
gonna
going. If I stick around here, the questions are coming my way. I'm out.
I'm already getting enough heat.
Right.
I just got over this whole 3 kids thing.
This man had to jump out of an airplane to get her back on track. He had to go skydive. You really think he was gonna put himself in that situation again?
Boy, but you keep going back to Tyler.
Hey, time out. Hold up, come to the corner, man. Let's get this straight.
Get your story straight, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, Garrett, oh man, you done messed up, bro. You should just stop. Cause then she was like, do I need to go through your phone now?
Right. She said, I don't want to do that.
I want to do that. And that's was like, can you blame her? Because she was like, if you're gonna go see my family in San Diego, I want it to be 200%. 200%. And I'm
you
not
just messed
200%
that up.
anymore. You messed that up. I was like, well, I mean, can you blame her?
And
now?
they already bought the tickets. This is gonna be a real awkward long flight. It's gonna be an awkward 3-hour flight. Bro.
I'm sure that was on Love Is Blind though.
That's gonna be an awkward flight.
But they went. They still went.
You know, I'm just saying. I know the flight.
Yeah.
I'm sure they barely said anything to each other during that flight, bro.
I knew though, by the time they got to San Diego, it'd be all a wash, dog. Once the family starts meeting him,
dog. You know she looking at him. You know you messed up, right? You know you messed up, right? He was just like Kane in Men's Society. We kept telling different stories.
And I bet you this thing is so innocent. I really believe it's just a stupid text message,
bro.
And it's like,
no, because go back a little while. Remember, the last
talking about his
episode,
conversation with Steven,
and they was at the fireworks. Steven was telling him about how much of a freak he was. Homeboy is probably telling him that, hey, I've been talking to my ex.
Here's the problem: if you're saying that Garrett didn't get as much play as he did before he was on the show.
That's exactly
now
what
it's gonna be.
That's exactly what he said.
So is he gonna be able to handle it just like what Steven said? I mean, cause there's gonna be girls that look Taylor.
Yeah, she's not
coming after you. She's not. I'm just saying. You gonna have to deal with that temptation.
Hey, we need to call Steven Nostradamus because he called this. So, who's next, man? Who we talking about next?
All right, now we gotta get serious.
Yeah, man.
It's exactly what we said in our previous episodes. Tim and Alex, what did I say? What did you say? This man is not ready.
I got to give a shout out to my wife. She said that any man that sits like Phil Jackson, that's not 60 years old, is something wrong. She said that the first time he did that, and then showed it to me on Instagram where all the other women were saying,
they got the memes up.
When you sit like Phil.
Oh, I seen it.
Yeah.
Hey, when Tim sat like this, I knew it was a problem.
He's sitting like Uncle Phil. He's like 20 years old. I was like, oh.
You looking at her like, what time did you come home last night?
I'm like, well, he ain't got his legs crossed like that. That's crazy.
First of all that stuff you went through with her father.
Well, he did. She met his parents. It appeared like it went well on camera.
Appeared like it went
And
well.
his mom, he told his mom that he was not certain because they're not always on the same page, especially with fun. And she said, Tim, in real life, you're never always gonna be on the same page with somebody. That's not real.
Right.
You can't get along 100% of the time. You sound crazy. So shout out to his mom because she kept
Mom kept it real. Mom checked it because she was like, "Oh, that's not what a marriage is." Like,
That's a fantasy.
Again, as we saying, that's why he's single. So let's keep going.
And this is why he needs therapy. So after that, it looked like she had just come home from work or something. She looked tired.
I don't know.
She got a plate of wings.
She made a hell of a plate.
He clearly got the 25-cent wings. There was about 30 of the wings on that plate.
Can we have a discussion? Dang. All right, so I guess I just need to take the plate over to yourself.
She said, you mind if I bring the plate? Hey, I'm going to be sitting there eating. She clearly had got her LOL burger bar on and had lemon pepper wings.
She had the lemon pepper. She had the Nyack wings. She had the Parmesan garlic.
Yeah, she had them all.
She had them all, man. Right. I don't know what it was, but them things look, they
look delicious.
They look good. They look good.
And they weren't tiny either. And I would have been pissed too, because you want me to have this conversation on camera. Now my food got to get cold.
Here's the thing too, and that's another thing. Let her eat first, though. Like,
exactly.
Do you really need to, you clearly see.
He wants control.
No, we need to talk now.
Yeah, he said, I would appreciate if we talk right now while it's still fresh. Okay. And he said, I have a lot to say. Who are you talking to? I looked around like, yo, man, you can't be talking to me.
That's why I said in Mexico, she said you acted like a bitch.
He said, I'm gonna talk and you gonna listen. So this man sits there and goes in on her, talking about his parents drove 10 hours and then she went to sleep and she was like, no, that's not true. We sat and talked for like 4 hours. After that, I was tired.
I was tired and I went to go take a nap.
And shout out to Instagram. The internet is undefeated. The ladies on Instagram brought up a good point. Whose parents drives 10 hours, talks for another 4 hours, and wants to stay up? That math ain't math.
And then she said, I worked that day.
Exactly.
And I worked that day. Exactly. And here's the thing. I mean, my wife is
he said as soon as filming got done, you went to sleep.
My wife is a napper. People nap.
Mine too.
They nap on a regular basis.
Yeah, I'm a napper.
That's not like a crazy disrespectful thing. Like,
if your parents drove 10 hours, which I know it's not 10 hours from where your parents are from, but let's say they drove 10 hours, would you expect your wife to stay awake after a 4-hour conversation, which probably is true because they're actually filming and shooting. So it probably was 4 hours of shooting time.
Right. So when they stopped shooting, she was like, I mean, we're done, right?
Yeah, I'm tired. That's enough. And he was like, I did not appreciate that.
I thought it was disrespectful to my parents.
Somebody need to walk up and we need Terry Tate, the Office linebacker, to just tackle him when he said that. Because that didn't make no sense. That was crazy. That was real crazy, bro.
And it was like, okay. So I felt like that was just another, I'm thinking when he said this, it was just another thing to where it was bothering him. So he wanted to get out and let's talk about it and then we'll move on. All of a sudden, this man said, well, I expect, again, this to be our last conversation.
Well, he said, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I wouldn't do that. Well, you're literally telling me how to live my life. You say, we're done.
Well, I think we're done. So I'm just trying to, have the last time. And she was just like, it's almost like she was admitting like,
what the hell did you just say? But this is my thing. I was like, yo, son is a real kid and needs actual therapy because he said, yeah, and we're done and we're never going to speak again.
I will say.
I was like, what? Like he walked in on her with another man or something. Or
my wife commented, she think that seemed bipolar. Okay, it seemed like he had. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got therapists on to talk about that.
Hey,
if you're writing comments, is that
not saying it is, but
I think it's narcissistic behavior. That's what I think. I
think he seems up and down, up and down, up and down.
More narcissism, bro. I want to control the situation. Again, narcissism.
We immediately 2-3 episodes ago said this man needs therapy. He's not ready.
He's not ready for anybody.
He's not ready. He's got too much trauma in regards to his sisters passing away. his family situation. I don't know if maybe his past military service, that could maybe affect. It could be some PTSD that he's dealing with too. Or it's like the military thing too. Like sometimes with military, they think like things should go a certain way, and I'm gonna tell you, and if you're not,
it can't be. But I know plenty of military people that don't have that issue either.
Right. I don't know.
I think he's a narcissist.
Brother needs therapy.
He's a narcissist, bro. He needs to go talk to somebody ASAP.
Okay.
Because that's crazy. I have never told a woman that with my legs crossed, we're done now and I'm never going to speak to you again. That sounds like a 5-year-old child.
And I think Alex was totally in the right for feeling this way. The fact that you went to my dad, did all that in front of my dad.
And then cheated on me?
And then because I took a nap, you're done?
Well, how about this? Shout out to Stephen Posey that is a big fan of the show. We appreciate you, big dog.
Shout out to Steve.
How about this?
Not Steven in the show, but Steve.
Stozy, you know who you are.
Yeah.
How about this? This is I told y'all this. You can't trust no guy that's buying $2.99 assorted steaks from Wakefield Foods.
Right back to the grill.
And not seasoning. That fool brought assorted pork chop steaks, bro. You know the ones that be cut weird?
Yeah.
They be this big and they be this thin?
Yeah.
He bought the Magic Special assorted steaks, bro.
I'm telling you, his dad probably would say, well, I ain't like his cooking anyway.
Right. He had the corn that just warmed up.
Dad was like, I was chewing on that thing for 3 days.
Bruh, I just sent you this on Instagram the other day. It's a restaurant just got busted for selling Popeye's food and trying to make it like it's their own.
Wow.
Biscuits and all.
Well, he should have just did that. He should have pulled the Mrs. Doubtfire. You remember that? When Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's what I'm saying.
He should have pulled that.
Son is man, I can't trust nobody to cook no steak like that, man.
Anyway, so looks like they're done.
They should.
And you know what?
You know what? I would not be surprised if he begs for
plenty of men's gonna want to see what up with Alex. So she won't have a problem.
She won't have a problem.
But Tim, on the other hand,
he gonna be lonely, brother.
You might have red flags. I don't know.
Hey, what Jenny told Martin? You gonna be whooping yourself tonight?
All right,
let's get to the last
couple, Hannah and Nick.
Yeah, man, I got a lot to say about that. Yeah.
So, as we said in the prior episode, Hannah is clearly wearing the pleated pants, the jean pants, the slacks pants. She wearing the tie-dye pants. She wearing like stonewashed pants. Like it's straight pants in this relationship.
Dictator, bro. She's a dictator, bro. She's Fidel Castro 2.0 in this relationship. She's
another one.
Yeah.
This is why you're single.
It's a lot of therapy, bro. A lot.
I don't know what she thinks. I don't know what man she's gonna find.
Well,
is gonna be willing to be talked to like this.
Here's where I have an issue with Hannah. Why in the hell would you tell these people this man's sexual business and saying he thinks that he knows what he's doing and all he does is get himself off? He didn't even know about eating a girl out.
He don't do that. He don't do that. The girl's like, what?
And then she said when they had a conversation about fellatio, he started laughing. I was like, yo, that's messed up to tell that. Like, that's crazy. And then she was like, son's package wasn't that big. I'm like, no, that's crazy, man. Why would you do that?
See.
On national TV? Are you serious?
See.
And then, of course, to tell her friends and the other castmates that I turned you into and told him to his face, I turned you from a boy into a man. Yo, you know me like 2 weeks, man. You serious? Are you serious?
I think the one kicker, and I would have been done. I'm sorry. When he was trying to explain it to her, like, you can't really talk to me that way. I feel like we need to be equals.
Right.
And then she was like, we'll be equal when you contribute
equally.
You basically calling him a broke ass.
Right. You called him broke. You called him a scrub.
Calling him a scrub. I would have been. That's it.
Nah, I'd have did like, baby, you ain't gonna play with my name today. I could have pulled up on you, but that'd have been gangster. Don't play with my name, man.
Nah, at that point in time, he should have been.
The baby. Are we finished? Are we done?
He should have gave her a piece of his mind, cause
I just would have been like, are we finished? Are we done? That's it.
And then for the fact, after all that, she at the end of the episode, she ends up basically ending it with him.
I think what got to her was the mixer, because the mixer, Nick seemed to have some interest, didn't he?
Right.
And who was interested in him?
Katie. So let's talk about Katie.
Yeah, because they connected in the pods. Katie works for the Baltimore Ravens.
Right.
Shout out to Katie. That's great if you work for the NFL
She got a great
team.
job.
That's a dream job.
Great job.
Yeah.
Of course, he's, Nick said he was a Commanders fan. You know what I'm saying? But clearly, when he saw Katie,
right, because they connected big time, but she felt like
she was turned off because of his ego and the way he was
like she's already
sexualized and like you're right. And she's been down that road before, and it came off immature, which
it did.
You know, he stopped that real quick when he realized people was like
they weren't feeling
it. They weren't feeling that. So he stopped that because it's like, this is Love is Blind, dog. This is not like you just hollering in the club back in, in college, dog. Like, let me see what you look like.
Right. This isn't Flavor of Love.
Right. It's not like that. It's not that type of show.
Right.
So he cleaned it up, but you could tell when Katie saw him,
she was like, ooh.
She was
feeling him.
He's attractive.
She was feeling him. She's like,
and it's almost like Hannah was like,
you looked at Nick like, hey man,
Nick,
right? That.
Because it's
little short guy over there.
Wanted to go and say, yeah, that's Nick. Look, he don't look like Travis Kelce. The man short as, and she was like, I don't know, he's attractive.
Yeah, she like, hey, he look like John B to me over there, man.
So then, you know what I'm saying? When they had their little one-on-one, she basically said, I mean, you're an attractive guy. I mean,
she let him know, I'm feeling you.
She said she feeling him.
I'm feeling you.
I'm feeling you.
If you were single,
and next
it's going down.
You could see Hannah in the corner of her eye.
She was doing the math. She was
situation.
Sick. She was sick too. Because
here's the thing that I noticed too.
Hannah was
upset about his height.
Her are not in the same category.
Right. You remember how Hannah was upset about the height? Because I don't know where she thought a Travis Kelce is a kicker.
Well, she obviously don't understand what a kicker looks like. The kickers are not, they're not 6'7". Sorry, it's not.
Right. No, they're not. No, they're not at all. So she was tripping on his height that she thought he was too short.
Right.
But Katie is way taller than him.
Katie looked like she all of 6 foot without the heels on.
Hey, and she did not care.
She didn't care. She was like,
I'm feeling him.
Okay. And?
I'm feeling him.
Next question.
I think you're a beautiful person. I think you have a wonderful soul, blah, blah. They went through all that.
Right.
And,
she made it clear too. And Nick was like, well, I appreciate all that, but I'm with, Hannah. He made it clear. And I thought he was very respectful.
Right.
Let her know he's with Hannah, but hey.
He was respectful. He was like,
some tickets though.
Right. He was on some football type stuff. So when he went back to Hannah, I was sitting down. Hannah was like, I saw you over there talking to
What'd you talk about?
Talking to the greatest friend in the world, or the best friend in the world.
My best friend in the world.
Best friend in the world?
After 10 days? You don't got a lot of friends. Because let's not lie. When she took Nick to meet her friends are equally just as much jerks as she is.
Yeah.
Her friends are jerks, yo. They were rude as hell to him.
Right.
They were talking to him all crazy.
Right. It was like they were just Hannah surrogates. They were just like, no, I think you should move out of your parents' house.
And you need to vacuum days a week.
Yeah, if she wants you to fight, if she wants you to take the cat. I was like,
again, that's when you do the baby hit on this. That's when you do the baby. Are we finished? Are we done? And walk away. Because you can't have your friends talking to me crazy. That's wild to me.
So I think at the end of the shoot, Hannah was like, this is not going to work. And,
we're not getting married.
Yeah. Really, he looked like he was hurt, man.
Bro.
I don't know why. But he looked like he was hurt.
I was rooting for Hannah until until these last couple episodes. In the pause, I was rooting for her because I felt bad with Leo.
She was a totally different person in the pause.
But I feel like she actually deserved Leo for as rude and how evil she is.
She was a different person
evil,
in the
bro.
pod.
She kept going at him during the breakup, and she really wanted to break him. Like she was trying to make this man cry. She wanted to make the man beg her, and her and Tim do that same thing because Tim wanted to make Alex beg him to stay together. And Alex was like, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. No,
right?
You don't like
someone else was. It's cool with that. She's like, I'm good on it. I'm good on it. And I like how she actually reacted to the breakup. She was like, all right,
cool. Next question. Where Nick,
we'll see.
I felt so bad for him, man. That was hard to watch, bro.
Yeah, man, he was hurt.
He was hurt, and she was hurt going until she knew that she was gonna basically get.
It was like she piled it on. Right. This is the reason why.
You're lazy.
And here's another thing too. Hannah's mom, her parents, they were like, yeah, again, your thought of marriage is unrealistic.
This is why you're single.
And this is why you're single.
But her brother,
this cast is this is why you're
her
saying.
brother really warned us that she was just this mean. He did say that.
Yeah, he did say that.
And he said it's time we go much without talking because she's so mean. So yeah, man. If I was Nick,
Nah, you dodged a bullet. But guess what?
call Katie.
Give me the green light. You got the green light to go holler at Katie. So I want to see Nick and Katie at the reunion.
Yeah.
I want to see.
That'll make Hannah throw up, dog. That'll make Hannah throw up. She would throw up. Literally.
Hey, man.
Plus,
You didn't want him, sis.
right. Hey, what Brian McKnight say? If you don't want her, don't waste that time. I'll take her.
Hey.
Plus, here's the thing,
Please
too.
let them
With
be
Katie,
together.
I think she understands that this man's former lifestyle and all that because she works in the NFL, so they got a lot to bond over.
I don't think a lot because I'm telling you now. I looked on the internet too. Hey, he's got his own place now. He don't live with his parents anymore because TMZ like caught him somewhere. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got a nice spot now." You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, he upgraded.
Yeah, he did. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's another one too. I kind of thought he was kind of like a immature in the pods,
But
but
once you get to know him, he's actually
he's actually a
person.
cool dude.
Yeah.
Other than all the mids that he wearing, because he needs to stop that.
Being me.
Nah. He wear too much mids, dog. Come on, man. You didn't have one, not the OG high. Like, come on.
Bro, he don't know nothing
He
about
got
that.
it. Come on, bro.
Dog, he had union mids though. That's a special edition.
Nick, you're welcome to come on our podcast. We're gonna put you on to some OG high Jordan ones that you could wear in all those colors that you had because you was killing the mids. It was too much for me.
My only thing was your tongue should not be flared on Jordan 1. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Your tongue should never be flared on a pair of Jordan 1. Don't do that.
And he flexed them like killing them. Like I'm killing them with
He had a pair of Travs on. That guy walked in like he had some off-whites on.
Stop. Not everybody into the sneakers like that, so it's all good, man. It's all good.
Hey, well, y'all let us know who y'all think's gonna get married. At this point, I don't think anybody's getting married. I don't think this is gonna be
Nah.
Cause we already got two couples that are zero.
Still, if I have to put my money, I do think it's gonna be
Okay,
Garrett.
we starting with 5.
Garrett and Taylor.
Now we down to what, 3?
Nah, we got more than that.
All right, we started with let's say
1, 2,
Leo
3,
and Brittany,
4,
who got engaged.
5. We have 5 now.
Leo and Brittany, they didn't make it.
No,
Okay. Steven and Monica, they're done.
they're done. Right. Hannah and Nick are
Hannah
done.
and Nick are done. That leaves 2.
Wait, see, yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got 3. You're right.
Who's the
Can't
third?
count. Ramses and Mercer.
Oh yeah. So we start with 6 then.
Think so.
Yeah, we start with 6 and half of them are gone. Wow. If anybody gets married, it's only gonna be one couple.
That's why
And honestly-
if you notice, like usually they have the wedding episodes. They're like 2 episodes. It's just 1. Cause
Honestly, nobody should get married. None of these people should get married.
nah, I think Garrett and
No, you have to move across the country.
I like them
just
for
to
each
be
other.
with- No,
They're science buddies.
no, because when she gets mad, she goes 100% nuclear. Bro.
I mean, can you blame her? She's only known him for 2 weeks.
I
She
get
needs
that,
some
bro.
time with him.
I get
2
that.
weeks.
I don't think it's a good fit, bro. Don't do it. Consider.
Read some litter. Sure.
Hey, so y'all let us know who y'all think is gonna get married.
Yeah.
Comment. We want to hear from y'all. Who is your favorite couple, and who do you think should get married, and who should just move on? Like, share, subscribe, and catch you in the next one.
Yeah.